Hello, my beautiful people. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Depends where you are in the world. It's afternoon here, a rather gloomy afternoon. The sun hasn't come out, and because we are in autumn time, and heading towards winter again. Anyway, I hope you're keeping well, you're happy, healthy, and looking after yourself and people around you, because that's very important. That's the whole idea of life. In my previous video, I actually said something about the mothers looking at the phone and not looking, just passing the food or whatever the child needs to the child. So that, and at that time I also said I'm going to do a video on this. So I thought I should cover this in this video, and that is something very, very important. That's something that actually affects our health and our life and our relationship with our body. So when I was saying that, because this is true, I've seen it when I'm outside and I see young mothers and mothers, they actually, the child is in the buggy or child is walking with them and they're asking for something, mom, mom, mom. And the mother is like all the time on the phone, or you're talking or just scrolling through or doing whatever they're doing. Obviously, I don't know. And then maybe they will get a packet of crisp out and give it to the child, or even if child is saying they're hungry. So if they're saying they're hungry, you don't give them a packet of crisp, you give them some proper food. But no, maybe a sandwich, if you are going to spend more time outside, then at least have a sandwich packed. But I don't actually encourage that idea, because even if you do so, if you have a sandwich packed with you, then it would, ideally, you should sit down with your child somewhere in a cafeteria or wherever. Maybe you can go for a cup of tea or coffee, and then they can have their sandwich sitting down properly, and then not walking on the roads and sitting in the buggy, no. But anyway, so this is what happens. And then in the old days, when, I remember my childhood, which was not really me, it was not 2-3 centuries ago. So my grandmother, she used to, because my grandparents brought me up, so my grandmother, she used to feed me, and she used to talk about, like, look at the birds, oh look, that bird is watching you, oh look. So she used to obviously talk to me about the food, and how does it taste, does it not, oh yum, wow, that sort of things. Now what happens? Now the mother is on the phone, either talking to someone or typing or doing whatever, and even if they're feeding the child, sometimes they even miss the child's mouth and say, mom, it's not going to my mouth. And I've heard that even in the cafeterias. Obviously, I don't go to their houses. I'm talking about when I see them feeding their children, in public, in the hotels and cafeterias. But anyway, let's not generalize it. And I'm not saying it because I want to criticize anybody or I'm perfect and everybody else is wrong. But I'm just pointing a finger at, I'm only bringing your attention to something that is happening now more, often. Anyway, so same things when in the old days, like I said, it used to be very important for the parents to sit down with the child and feed them and talk to them, and because there was a research done a long time ago, and I read that article about that research, and that was on the two sets of bunnies, rabbits, they were kept there were two groups, like group 1 and group 2. So the group 1 was fed, and then the person who was feeding them used to sit down and talk to them and spend some time with them, and even maybe pat them or stroke them. Why I'm fumbling today, anyway. And then the other set of the rabbits, that was just given the food, the same food, but they didn't spend any time with them. They were not sitting down and talking to them. So after some time, when they actually checked both groups and to assess, like, what is the difference and what's happening, that group that they were spending time with and feeding them and talking to them and all that, that was healthier. Although they were all getting the same food. But it was not the food, it was the love, the attention that actually was making them healthy, because that makes a tremendous difference. It does. It actually makes heck of a difference, and it's very important. So when you're feeding your child, like in the old days, they used to feed and they used to sit down with the children and talk to them. Some people even do that with their plants, which is very important because, again, plants they're alive and they also grow faster and healthier if you spend some time and talk to your plant. You can experimentally, you can do it on as an experiment. You can, if you have a garden, you just choose one plant and spend some time with that plant every day. Although you're looking after your whole garden, but that particular plant is getting more attention and love and time. And then after some time, you'll see that plant will be actually healthier, and it will flourish more than compared to the others. So same goes with body. When you are feeding your body, if you're talking on the phone, in the old days when I was a child, we were not allowed to talk when we were eating. No. No, allowed means like, hey, don't. No, it's like we were told that you're eating for your body. Pay attention to your food. Enjoy your food. Smell it. Taste it. Chew it properly. Swallow it. Say thank you, God, before you start your food. Say thank you, God, after you finish your food. Now, if you don't believe in God, but still, somebody's providing that food. These crops don't grow just like that. But whoever you want to thank, universe, whoever, at least be thankful, be grateful. Gratitude is the key for everything. Anyway, so we were told not to talk when we were sitting. First of all, most of my childhood, I have eaten on the floor, not on the dining table. We had a dining table in our house when people were coming and we had a dinner or something, but because not everybody likes sitting on the floor. But my grandparents, when we used to eat, we used to sit down on the floor and eat our food, always. So when you're sitting down and eating your food, that's another thing. I will do another video on that what is the best position when you eat and what are the benefits of doing that when you eat your food and if you're sitting in that particular position. But anyway, when you are eating your food, talk to your body. Talk to your body like it's a child. You're feeding a child. Ask your body, how does it like it? Is it good? Is it tasting nice? Is it yummy? Oh, wow, this color. Also talk about the colors. Look, oh, wow, that pepper is so green. And look at that tomato, how red and plummy, beautiful. It's so plum. That sort of things. Treat your body like a child. And talk to your body. It's very important. I can't really, stress more on this point. Talk to your body. If you don't get time to talking to your body all day long, at least when you're sitting down and eating your food, then you must talk to your body. Communicate with your body. Treat it like a child. And you will see how your body is going to be so happy and healthy. You will be amazed without any medicines, without anything. I'm not saying if you're taking medicines, stop your medicines. So please, let's just keep everything straight, right, and clear. So if you are under a treatment, or you do whatever you're doing in your life. But this is another tip that would actually, if you're not taking any medicines, it will keep you away from the medicines. It will save you from medicines and any bad health problems, any health problems. If you are already, down with something, then this will be a supportive thing. It will actually give you energy. It will keep your body healthy. You might even come off those medicines with your doctor's advice at some point, hopefully, because your body will be healthy without the medicines. So this is very important. I thought I should share it with you. Talk to your food, and if you feel like you're sitting with people, or you feel like people will think you're a mad person, you're sitting in a cafeteria eating your food and people are looking at you if you start talking to your food. But then if you don't talk loudly, but at least focus, keep your focus on your body and on that food. That is important. Talking is an additional point. That is something, an additional help. But if you can't do that, then at least, pay attention. Keep your focus not on your phone, not on what's happening around you. That's also fine. Enjoy the environment. But the main, the most important thing at that point is your food, what you're eating, how it tastes, how it smells, and how your body is feeling when you're eating it. So anyway, I think I should just, wind up this video now because it's 9 minutes and 51 seconds. goes fast, doesn't it? Right. Okay. So I'll talk to you in another video. Look after yourself. And if you want to try this, please try it. I mean, just give it a month. Okay, say fine. For 1 month, I will talk to my food. I will talk to my body. If I can't talk, then I will make sure that I'm not distracted at all in any shape or form. I'm paying attention to my food. I'm paying attention to my body. Just see it. Just mark on calendar and say, I started on this day, and after 1 month, I will try. I'm sure you will not be disappointed. Okay? Anyway, keep smiling, keep happy, because life is so, 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 so beautiful.